I was sneezing. I just saw all this stuff fly, and I'm like sneezing. I'm like, why am I sneezing? And I'm like, ah, sorry. Now my nose itches. Well, good afternoon and welcome. I am Donna from Purple Pinky Promises, and I am glad to have you join me here today. Excuse the nose itching and the sneezing and all of that. Tis the season to be sneezing. We are still in fall. Anyway, I am so thrilled that you have decided to stop by and join me. Whether you're here live or whether you are here for a replay, I certainly appreciate you stopping by. Leave us a comment. Let us know. Hi, John. That's my husband, by the way. He's my right-hand person here. And yes, there's a lot that wouldn't get done if he wasn't here to help me with it. So thank you for all of that. And shout out to him. It is Veterans Day today, November the 11th. It's Thursday, November the 11th. It's Veterans Day. And thank you, honey, for your service. Hoorah, Semper Fi. All right. Yes. And we are going to make a card today. I have cut my card base just a little bit non-traditional from what I normally do. I am doing a flip this way, but we'll get to that in just a second. I'm going to go through the products that I have definitely pulled out to use. I know we've used this live here probably a couple weeks ago. We're going to use this again. We're just going to use the die, though, from this set. It is a combo. And so we've got this. And we have the Sprigs die. And I'm only using this particular die from this set. And we're using the stitched diamond panel die and the triple line diamond panel die. So these two dies together. And to create my little place to glue all of my sprigs on to make a wreath, I have paired up this circle here. Whoops. Hey, good afternoon, Lindy. Thanks for joining me, my dears. I have used this circle that's in the Lacy Squares die, and I have paired it up with this scalloped, the smallest. I call this a flower because it doesn't really look much like a scallop to me. It looks like a flower, but it is the smallest of the scallops, and I've paired it with this, and I pulled the center of it out to create a base for my my wreath. And then I've got some supporting elements in here in the basket that I did use the Hug Snug Tropic Wine ribbon already. I've got that tied up. But other than that, these are some supporting things that we'll probably grab here if we end up using them. All right, and my paper, I cut out the Joy die from the Memory Box Shimmering cardstock. It's the Holiday Glitter Pad. And I have used, where did you go? Put it back in here, I thought. It should be in here. It's the lightest of this gold. It's kind of platinum. Oh, guys, I don't know what I did with it, but it's supposed to be in here somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where I put it. But it's the lightest, this color. This is the color that I used. It's a very light platinum. It's definitely got a gold sheen to it, but it's more platinum, in my opinion. Okay, so that's the color I have used for that. And I have also used the Welcome Home for my green, my light green. And then my dark green and my maroon color comes from Jingle All the Way. So front and back, I've used Jingle All the Way. Then my card base in the store. It's the American Craft cardstock. It's a light craft, very light craft color. Okay, so now that I've gone through all the products that I've used, we'll set those aside, and I'll kind of pull out what I've already pre-cut and kind of I'll show you what I've done here. Okay, so for my background piece, this is from the where did it go? I lost it. Here it is. It's the Welcome Autumn, the light green, and I cut this out. Oh, you're welcome, honey. He's saying I was kind too. Shout out to him for Veterans Day. This piece is cut 4 by 5 1/4. So that's for our background. Because I did want to leave a little frame around it. I wanted the craft color to pop through. And then, so here's my bow. Of course, I already told you that's the Hug Snug. And here's the Joy. And here are all of those sprigs. And I think there's 8 of the light green, this color from Welcome Autumn. And then there's 3 from the Jingle All the Way, which this panel is cut from Jingle All the Way. And this panel is also Jingle All the Way. It's the other side. So this is the double-sided cardstock. And I'll save that. I don't waste any of that. Okay, so I didn't really necessarily, I mean, you could pop that through just like that, and that's cute and pretty. I just decided I wanted a lighter green to kind of give it that darker Christmas plaid look. So yeah, that's what I decided to go with. And so the first thing I'm going to do, and this is the piece that I was telling you about, that I cut out from the square and the circle from the Lacy Squares Die and the Lacy Circles Die. So I actually cut this one first, and then I centered this piece inside, and this is the piece that came out of it. It almost looks like a piece of sunshine. So you could even use that for that type of die cut if you wanted to. You could use some Distress Oxides, and you could definitely get something that looks like sunshine. It's kind of cool. Anyway, so I am just going to layer up all of my sprigs. They're all the one same piece, and I'm going to put the darker pieces on the top. So that's what we'll start with, is that. Where is my, I move everything on myself. I trick myself all the time. So we're just going to layer this up, and we'll chit chat while I do that. So how is everybody today on this fine windy day? Man, we had some rain last night. Did you guys get lots of rain last night, Lindy? It was really windy here and rainy last night. Pretty strong and heavy rain. So we're just going to make a circle. I think I even said to John, I was like, check the weather. My goodness, it's windy out there. And he goes, no, it's just heavy rain. And then I pulled up the weather app and it said, heavy rain. Which was kind of funny because that's what he just said. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just using this kind of as a guide to put my sprigs on. And we're just going to layer them. Just like that. Willy-nilly. And I'm not going to put them in the same place every time. I'm going to kind of start in a different spot so that it gives it more of a, I guess, a full look. I'm bringing it a little further in this time, if that makes sense. All right. Well, that one looks like it ended up being almost in the same place. I've moved it so that it doesn't look that way. We'll layer this one over there. Bring it down. There we go. Yes, I figured it would blow your way, because that's what it usually does, is head over your direction. Kind of usually what we get, you get. So they live an hour and a half from us. So, and east from here. So I figure whatever we get, they usually end up getting. So no rhyme or reason really, other than trying not to layer it exactly in the same place. That's really the only thought process that I'm using on this. So nothing really spectacular here as far as process goes. Other than I do want this to have the darker green on top. And so this is my last sprig. It's going to go right here. And the joy is going to go right over the top of it. Now, I'm not using any foam or any kind of special dimension for adhesive over it. I was thinking today, actually, for once, he came down to check to make sure that I had turned off the dryer and the washing machine, which is right there. He forgot. For once, I was thinking, yes, for once. Okay. So, yep, that's exactly how that's going to look. It's just going to kind of layer right over. And I'm just trying to decide how I want it to look, where I want. I think I kind of want it like that. Yes. Or do I want it like that? No, bringing it over. So I think what I'll do is just go ahead and glue this down. No, I'm not. I'm going to get these down first. Oh, yes. That's nice. Thank you, Lindy. See, hon? You deserve to be thanked. He's like, don't post anything. He doesn't like a lot of attention. Although, that doesn't make sense to me because he seems like he needs a lot of attention. I'm just kidding, hon. I give him a hard time about that too. It's like, do we need some attention today? Oh my goodness. Okay, so it'll just go straight over this back piece that I cut down. Again, I cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4. I have to tease you, honey. You know that. I have to give you a hard time. All right. So on these, I do kind of want to layer them down. I mean, I do want to adhere them down as best as possible. So I'm only going to catch the stripes that go across in certain areas. I don't need to get, like, I'm going to get this and this and this and this and this and this. And if it, dries up before I'm done, it's okay because there's a, if I could actually touch the right place, it's gonna it'll have enough tackiness to stay down, I feel. Okay. Go down here. I'm going to grab this first. There. Okay. Sometimes I try to hurry so fast I don't actually get it down there. I probably have more on the front of this panel than I do on the back. We'll see what happens. Okay. Now we layer this over the top. This is the triple because of the 3 lines. And yay, I did better than I thought I did. I just got one little spot. This stuff wipes off really nice. I love how this panel looks. I like plaid at Christmas, and there's a bunch of color combinations that you could use with this. I thought I'd go traditional with this today. It's really pretty. Really, really pretty. I like these 3 together. It's really pretty. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down on its base. And yeah. So get this centered on the front. Oh, oops. My base might just, okay. Let's get it like, pick it up before it's, I had to pick it up before it actually went down because I was crooked. And somehow when I folded it, I did not get it straight. This type of fold, I'll tell you, sometimes when you do this kind of fold, it's tricky. And it's tricky in that when you're folding it, that's going to be good enough. See how that moves? And it slides. So you think you don't have it, but you do. Okay. Woohoo! I think we've got it now. It's down. All right, so let's figure out where we will place this. I know I want this. So this bow is going to go to the top, but before I put the bow on, trim that a little. I always do this wrong. Whoops. See, I told you. Did I do it the wrong direction? See, I told you. I always get the direction wrong. Oh, yeah, I got the direction wrong. I need to go, there we go. Which one's longer? I can change the one that's longer. I need to go this direction. There we go. That's it. Okay. I could make my bow even smaller if I wanted to. I kind of wanted long tails. That was what I was going for. Trim this down just a little. So, bring this here. I thought it might be a little cute to figure that out in a minute. I just need to get my joy. I gotta find my joy. I think I like it like that, although I don't want the Y hanging over the edge too much. There. I like that. I was trying to center the O, but I don't know that that's necessary. That's pretty. I like that. Okay. I think we're going to go with that. Just like that. I think. And I'm just going to leave it there, and I'm going to put my glue on. I'll show you what I'm doing here. Get that off. So I'm holding it in place and putting my glue on like this. So I'll hold it down since I have it there. And then come over here, lift it up, and sneak it under here on the O. First the rest of the Y. There we go. Now I have access. And that's how I eye it, folks. This is how I roll. I don't know if you can see, but that's what we're doing here. Okay, I'll hold that down. So when I put this down, I'm just going to kind of let the rest of it, I'm not going to really, I don't think I'm going to adhere the rest of it to the card because it's kind of up. So I'm just going to kind of let it sit like that. Okay. Now, I thought it would be really, really cute to have something hanging from the center of that bow. I thought it would be really, really cute. So we're going to give it a whirl here. And we're going to see how it turns out. We may or may not like it. We're going to try. I'm going to pull out some scrap paper here. And from these premium sequins, from Buttons, Galore, and More, there's some snowflakes in here. And yeah, this is the snowflake ones, or and they're kind of white or clearish. Actually, they're more white than anything. Yeah. I've pulled out an alcohol marker, and I just want to remind everybody, you can color on your embellishments to make them the color that you want with an alcohol marker. So if you need something to match your project a little bit better, go ahead, pull out your alcohol markers. I'm going to make this hole a little bit bigger so that my twine can come through. And let's see. I'm using my retractable craft pick, which I am out of stock on. And I don't know that that's going to be back in stock anytime soon. Just to let you know. Okay, yeah, I think I've got that. So I'm going to color it. The color that I have here is Rocky Shore. And I'm going to try to give it a tan snowflake, kind of a country look. I know, sounds weird, but I just thought it might be interesting, kind of like an ornament, sort of, hanging from the bow, center of that bow. Just to be different. Okay. All right. There it is. Let it dry. And we'll thread it. I may have to cut it because I wonder if I should try. I'm thinking maybe I should do this instead. I think I'm going to try. I know that's a lot. That's way too much. Ugh, I hate waste. Oh well. I'm going to try to poke that through. see how we get. And this is how I do with tools, folks. Just saying, I may need to make that hole a little bit bigger. Let's see how that goes. I don't want to, I think that's about as big as it's going to get. All right. Let's try again. Fast forward if this is making you nervous. If you're catching the replay, just fast forward till we get this in here. I'll explain here in a minute why I'm doing it this way. Which is hopefully no blood happens, right? That's what we're hoping for. Woohoo, we did it. So I doubled it up and I'm pulling it through because I want to thread it this way so that it hangs straight and not kind of wonky, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, so now just have to pull it. And I'm trying to pull it down in between the snowflake piece here. So now we've got it hanging like a little ornament off of our bow. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay. It's kind of cute. I don't know if I'll be posting this on Instagram. So if you need a close-up of it, you can get a close-up of it on Instagram. I'm pulling it just a smidgen tighter. Being careful not to break that hole. Got to be careful. Okay. So now I'm going to tie it onto my bow. Where's my front? That's my front. And I'll just I'm not going to tie it completely tight. I want it to hang a little. So I'm going to tie a knot. Pull it down. That's that way. I use that paper because I don't want it to stain my craft mat. All right, so now I have this cute little knot here. This is going to hang like this. Maybe. It's supposed to. I'm going to have it hanging down. And maybe I want it to go towards the back a little more. Okay. That is not what I intended to do with this. So I'm going to unknot it. Okay. I'll pull it off of here. And what I really want to do, so take two. All right, folks, this is what we're really trying to do here. Is I want to loop it over that. So I need to create, I think I'm doing this right. I need to create a big enough circle that I can loop it around. And I'm going to go light so that I can still fix it if I need to. All right. thread it through is basically what I'm trying to do. Loop it around. I need to go this direction. Okay, so I'm going from behind, and I am bringing this through like so. And pulling on it. I kind of wanted to loop it through several times. But what we might end up doing here okay. So I looped it through, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is putting a glue dot right back here where I've looped it through, because that's where I want it to hang, kind of like that, maybe a little bit shorter, a little bit less hanging, just a little bit more. I'm pulling on it to get it to come up, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now I'm going to glue dot it. I'm going to pull this back and I'm going to put a glue dot there. I hope you guys can see this. Okay. And now I'm going to put my glue dot right here. I need to cut the slack a little more. See, there's my snowflake, and here's where this is going to wrap. It's just going to wrap around. So I want to put my glue dot right here in the back. Okay, pulling it and letting go. Well, it didn't stick. There we go. Now it's stuck. And I'm going to bring these two pieces up over that glue dot and hold it down. And that's, see, and I have a little, it's a little longer than I wanted it. I didn't want it that long. So I could bring it. Could I bring it around? Oh, no, I don't want to. I don't know. I wanted it to come up closer. So hold on, folks. Now I'm just messing with it to make it look nice. I don't know if I can wrap it again and make it look the way I want it to, but we're going to try. We're going to bring it through this hole again, bring it around, and it doesn't dangle the way I want it to. Although it's not bad. I wanted it to dangle a little, but it doesn't actually look very bad at all. So with that glue dot back there, I can kind of secure it. And now I'm just going to cut these two off. I might put another glue dot there to secure it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Crafting on the fly, for sure. Just playing with it to see where I'm going to get it. And there, it's stuck to my nail. Let go. There we have it. Now we got it. I think. There we go. I have to pull it. You guys, what did I do? Oh, there we go. Is it this way? Oh, gravy. What have I done? Did I grab it the wrong way? No. I know what happened. Hold on. Let's pull it back through this way. I don't know what I did. That's where I need it. Okay, so now I'm going to put another glue dot here. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. All right, Mr. Glue Dot. This is going on the front. It's going to hang like this, and we are done. No more. And now this is going to get chopped off because we don't want it messing with us anymore. It was supposed to go back here. And it's just going to go right there where I put my glue dot. Whew, you guys. That was a job. Whoever thought? And honestly, folks, you could make this a whole lot, you could do this a whole lot easier yourself and save yourself the misery by just wrapping it and then glue dotting your little snowflake on there if you wanted to, because it's not dangling the way I want it to anyway. So, oh well. It turned out cute. All right, let's get this down first. So I want it centered, and then I want my bow to go up here, and I'm going to do it at the top. So, and I think I might put that on dimension maybe. Let's see if we want it. No, I'm not. Okay, here we go. If you ever get it on there, right? Oh, my gravy. Yeah, you know how I am with little tiny things. Got to have my little tiny things on there. Okay. So sometimes when you join me, it works out great. Sometimes it's a little bit of a struggle. That's real crafting, real life crafting. Okay, I'm gonna move that a little. Although it's not centered really. Yeah, it is for the most part. Okay, so now let's take another glue dot. No, we already have one there. We don't need another glue dot. And we're just going to put it right up here at the top. And I do like that snowflake there. It really is cute. And I like how the twine is wrapped on there as well. So it turned out really cute. And I need to trim that. Ah. Are my tails funny? My tails are funny. What did I do wrong? It needs to go this way. I had it right, didn't I? The first time. Oh, gravy. Yes. My tails, it seems like my tails are wonky or something. Tell me, Lindy, are my tails wonky? Be this way, and I don't know. They seem like they're right. It's just maybe not. I might need more. Yeah, they're right. Why does it seem so weird? I don't know. Who knows? Okay, bringing it up and over just a smidgen so we can see the joy. The little snowflake is cute. I like it like that. Let's see. The last thing I was thinking you might want are these enamel dots. And these are home for Christmas. I was thinking about putting them on the wreath itself. I'm not going to commit them, but And I just thought maybe some here and there would be really cute. Well, that one might have gotten committed. Oh yeah, I kind of like that for sure. Really cute. Yes. Although I feel like I need to rearrange them somehow. I don't know. Aha. Maybe we're getting there. That's better. Much better. Now I feel like I can commit these. Yes. Yes. Okay. I always have the short ends on the inside, but I don't think there's a right or wrong way. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I'll fiddle with it some more. Yeah, the long ends are on the inside, but that either short on the inside or long on the inside. Yeah, one way or the other. But I feel like this one needs to be trimmed just a smidgen more though. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to fiddle with the bow forever, I feel like. Yeah, you guys probably know how that goes. Fiddling with a bow. I could fiddle with bows forever. And I'll fiddle with it some more until I get it the way I want it. But I feel like that's what I want. Okay. I have played with these quite a bit on these enamel dots. So I am going to try to secure them with some glue if I can get them back up to do that. So, yeah. That way they stay down because I did mess with them. I may have ruined some of the adhesive. Well, come on, Donna. There we go. We got some fuzz in there too from our bow. I'll tell you exactly how to get that up. Once I get these down, tell you what to do. That's cute. It turned out cute. You may not be able to see it so far. I'll pull it up to the camera and show you what it looks like. It turned out really cute. I'm happy. It's funny because it's not really the project that I started out with today. I was going to do something completely different. And then I went this direction when I started cutting stuff out. So I'll save that thought for another project. So we've already had our waffle flower sale, but we are featuring waffle flower products this month. So, yeah. And I did save my tittle for my joy. I might stick that up there. I could use I think I will. I'll just stick it right there. There. Even though it probably gets covered just a smidgen, your brain finishes it. Okay. It turned out really cute. Let's show you that. I love Christmas cards. Whoops, let me bring this down. There we go. This way. Straighten it up. There it is. Yay. So now we have it. That is our card for today. Woohoo! Thanks for hanging in there with me on that snowflake. So here's my advice on that snowflake. Once you have it in the center, okay, once you have it threaded through, so you have your snowflake on the thread, my advice is just to wrap it. That's what you should just do, and then just glue dot it where you want it. So, and so I'll just show you what I mean by that really quick. And oh, I was going to show you how to get that. I have some thread in there, and I was going to use my best craft tape, and I'm just going to get it out of there with this. So voila, it is out of there. So when I cut that, some of the fuzz from my bow got in there. Anyway, where'd it go? There it is. I'll demo what I mean by that. So you have your piece, and here's your snowflake here, okay? And get a bow. Do I have? Yeah. I'll just tie a bow with this. Okay. So what I'm saying is, essentially, you have your bow, and you have your, I'm just going to show you a better way to do it than the way I did it. So here's my bow. Okay, right there. And you've got your double piece. Okay, so now you have your snowflake. Your snowflake is on here. Hang your snowflake down where you want it and just wrap it like this. Just wrap it around and glue dot it closed. And you got it. Don't have to go through all the harassment and trouble that I did. Anyway, the point of this card really was to showcase these panels and how you can make a plaid looking Christmas card with it. The rest of it was just basically some embellishment to that. So here is our Christmas card. Woohoo! We did it. All right. Thanks, guys, for joining me. And you guys have a blessed rest of your day and a blessed rest of your week. Take care.